I have been meaning to make a video on Syncthing for quite some time. So the app is Syncthing. It doesn't have an official Android app. The last app was quite a few years ago. Someone on Play Store has been making the app based on the newer version. I have installed the older app. So, anyways, point is, on my tablet I have this app. On my PC I have this app, and on my laptop I have it. So I'm remoting into my PC. The PC is in the other room, and that PC has a hard disk drive. Okay, so and people should know that hard disk drives are great for backups. Okay, so because in SSD, if you keep writing, reading, and writing, reading and writing, they have a set amount of endurance. It's labeled as TBW, terabytes written. After that they will die, just like a SD card. The SSDs will stop reading and writing. I think you can read it afterwards. So anyways, not the point. Point is that hard disks, if maintained properly, will last a long time. So, and that's why they're used in storages that much. Now, that PC in that room stays on 24 hours of the day. And what I have done is, let me go make you through, let's go through everything here. First, books. Okay, so I have downloaded a lot of ebooks on my phone, and since I got a tablet, I got into reading books on the tablet a lot. So physical books, they are there, and I have synced it with my phone also and my tablet. So that's my phone and that's my tablet. So wherever, mostly I download books on my PC. Sometimes I download there, sometimes I download here. So wherever I download, it gets synced between all the devices. Okay, so it gets synced between all the devices. Now alarms, it is more a personal thing. So whenever I move from phone to phone, this is the one thing that you have to do, set your own ringtone, set your own alarm, so that it's not the default that everyone else has. So I have done this. I have synced it between all my devices right now. Anyways, the next is mainly audiobooks. So even though I have an Audible subscription, I actually stopped using it. Okay, there are not a lot of books that I want to read there. Most common is Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Anyways, point is, so I have a local audiobook storage, and earlier I had movies and TV, but I'm moving away from them. So audiobooks and audiobooks not listening now. The reason there are two. One is the smaller storage. So this is what I usually listen. So it's hardly about 50 GBs, and audiobooks not listening now, it is slightly larger, 73 GB. So I keep moving data between these two. The reason I do this is, first, I don't want to store everything on my phone. As you can see, audiobooks is on my phone, but audiobooks not listening now is not on my phone. It is still on my tablet because I have a small 512 gig SD card on this. So there I keep it, and if I want to listen to a new book, I will just move some books from here to here, either on my tablet or on my laptop, and I can start listening to them. Same thing, same story is with the comics. Okay, because the internal storage on the tablet, it's great for reading books, great for listening to audiobooks, but whenever you want to read from a micro SD card, you can't do a lot of operations on that. I'll make a video on that later. So on a micro SD card, if you start copying 10 files at once, it will brick and the device will have to restart or everything will freeze. So for those local, so kind of like a hard disk, I use the external storage of a tablet. So not listening now, those are there. Home personal video, I just added it here. So one of the other great thing about this is, let me show you in documents actually. So on my system, every data that I have for my YouTube and everything is here in documents. Okay, and this is the only place that is have. Also, it is also, I have not synced it to the cloud right now, but anyways, so what I have done is, on my system I have set it to send only, and on the PC I have sent it to receive only. If I wanted more security, I would have done receive encrypted. Anyway, so what that does is, I cannot accidentally delete it from the PC in another room. Okay, so because that is set to only receive, and every day, not every day, every minutes actually, every new file is being backed up there. So I do not have to worry, even if this laptop blasts and everything. I have all my data safe. Anyways, same thing. Yeah, the last thing I want to talk about is phone backup. Okay, So what I really don't need a phone backup, if I'm being honest, because everything that I do, it is on my PC. I do not do it on my phone. But when mom and dad phone, so you can see the four folders. Downloads you couldn't, because otherwise I would have also done downloads. So my father's phone, I have put in the whole DCIM folder, put in the whole documents folder, put in the whole music folder, and the pictures folder. And where is that folder? Okay, we will talk about this in a few seconds. But DCIM quite clear. All the pictures are here from Facebook, Instagram, wherever he has downloaded from his camera. All is here. Documents. So the people don't usually put documents on their phone, but since I have collected a whole data on the PC, so I move all his documents and everything on the PC. It gets copied on his phone. I do not have to worry about it. Music is more personal. It's mainly because of call recordings. Okay, they do not listen to music offline. So this is mainly for call recordings. Music folder has all the call recordings, so it gets synced with the device. And same thing with pictures. Now pictures folder and DCIM folder, what is different? I made this folder separately because if I put things in DCIM now, if I keep it there, so Google Photos will start automatically syncing it, and if it's a large video, it will immediately fill the 15 gigabytes that it's there. So on my local system, on the PC at home, so I put pictures here. Okay, so I move stuff from DCIM to pictures, the large videos and pictures here, so that they do not get synced to the cloud. And this is still both on their phone and um, on the home system. Okay, this is not in the cloud. DCIM is in the cloud, in Google Cloud. Okay, so I can't put large videos there. Pictures is not in cloud, it's on local systems only and their phones. Okay, same story with my mom's. The last thing is the Android media folder. Now there is no reason to use it apart from WhatsApp. So what happens is, if you move from one phone to another phone, okay, and there is a very old uh, screenshot or a file there, you will not be able to access it. Even if you try to move the WhatsApp folder, so in your phone you will see that WhatsApp folder. If you try to copy and paste it there, it will still not. I have tried this a lot of time. Every time it fails. This is the only surest way to get it. So what the message that you get on WhatsApp now, that the file no longer exists on your phone, ask the sender to send it again, something like that, any old files. So since I have put all the media folder here, okay, it backups automatically. Okay, it backs up. It's already 11 gigs. And if I will install a new phone, okay, I will just move all this. I will just select all this, and they will seamlessly move from one phone to another. Okay, on their mobile phones, what I have done is, since they do not require that much what do you say uh, transfer, so what I have set on that phone, there is a run condition here when the device is powered by battery power. So on their phones, mom and dad phone, oh sorry, not battery power, AC power. So whenever they charge their phone, only then they are synced. Okay, but on my personal phone, since I record a lot of videos and it has a good enough battery, I have set it to both AC and battery power. Since even on the tablet, because the storage is very slow, I have also set it to AC and battery power. Okay, the setup of Syncthing was very simple. One of the reasons I never actually bothered making a video about it is that because it's not really needed. It was so simple. I did not need to watch any videos, read any document. I just installed it, and everything was plain and simple. Okay, and one more thing, it also has versioning. Okay, so you see there is, as just like you have with GitHub, it has a lot of versions, so you can set it here. So rubbish will find versioning. If I something like if I delete something from my system, okay, I have 30 days to recover that file. Okay, so it was only really needed in the documents folder. That was critical to me. Everything else is not bad. So yeah, I've been using it for about month, 2 months now, and it has been a great thing. Because earlier, one of the most common use case for me was to record videos of my phone and then transfer the videos to the system. And if the video is a personal video, I would have to manually transfer it into a pictures folder, and then pictures folder would take about 10-12 hours to move from, because in Android, ever since MTP was introduced, media transfer protocol, everything got super slow. Okay, so if there is like 30,000, 40,000 files, it will take years to okay, not years, but many days to, and even then it keeps breaking up. So earlier, that was a manual process. Every time I used to record a video, take a picture, I had to move that to my system in a pictures folder. Then I have to move the videos that are personal to a separate folder. And then all the pictures, all the screenshots I had to copy and then move to my phone and skip all. And it would never completely work even after setting it for 3-4 hours. With this, okay, in the initial, once the first sync was done, now I record my videos on my phone. Okay, so this is what I do. I record videos on my phone, and I come to this the same folder. So this is camera 1. So this is my current phone that I'm recording my video on. Camera 2, it's my second phone that I record mostly unboxing videos. It's on the first floor. And my camera 3, it's a small, not a very small phone. Oh no, sorry. Camera 3 is actually the ThinkPad laptop that's on top, that I use for basically soldering videos. Okay, and open camera, sometimes the normal camera sucks, so I use them, open camera too. So everything that I sync there comes here. Okay, so let's see, I have synced it here. Now I will cut this file and move it here in DCIM basic folder. This is not been synced anywhere. Okay, and now all the files are here, and you can see the camera folder is now empty. And since it is synced to my phone, this will also be deleted on my phone. So that has made my life a lot easier. Syncing has made it a lot easier. And I guess that's all I wanted to say. It's a must use application. If you have a hard disk at home, even if you do not have a hard disk, you can use it as a backup. But remember that, if you do not use a hard disk, there will be a lot of read and write. But if you have a hard disk, it is a must try. And if you have a PC at home, any sort of PC, okay, very old PC, I hardly have a 3200 gig PC in that other room. So if you have a PC at home, get an internal hard disk drive. Okay, that is the best use case of a PC. Okay. Yeah, anyways.